Alright, gotta do some unboxing. Where's my cutting tool for that? Perfect. Hi everybody, welcome to All Games New and Old. I'm David Rodriguez, and today I'm going to be unboxing something that I just got out of its cardboard box, Ankh, and also have the Tomb of Wonders. Oh boy. So, I backed this on Kickstarter, so this is going to have all kinds of Kickstarter stuff. I don't remember what level I backed at, to be honest. I think it was a fairly basic level, so I don't remember the Tomb of Wonders is just a stretch goal or what, to be honest with you. But nonetheless, here it is. So let me start with the basic box. This is by Eric Lang, who is so good. He's so good. Makes lots of great stuff. I have not played everything he's made, but everything I've played that he has made has been fantastic. And I have a feeling this will be the same. It's a 2 to 5 player game. It says, in ancient times, along the mighty Nile, the people flourished, and so too did their gods. They built monuments, made sacrifices, and grew in power. But power can only be shared for so long. As one by one, the gods are forgotten and emerged into new deities. They waged bloody war for control of the land and the people's devotion. Only one god will emerge triumphant in the new age of monotheism. Who will it be? Very exciting. So it says it plays about 90 minutes. So let's go and just break this sucker open. It's from CMON, so I expect these models are going to be pretty fantastic. They look great from what I've seen of them. So I've been waiting for this, and I've seen other people get it, and I know like the distribution folks got their shipment not all at the same time, so I think maybe mine is in one of the later groupings, which is fine. I don't know that I've had time to play it lately anyway, so it's been a little hectic, just in general. So let me try to get this box open. Holy smokes. It's fighting me. This is like trying to get into an ancient tomb. I'm getting to the point where I feel like I need to do one of those things where I like speed up the camera or speed up the video so that you guys don't have to watch me struggle with this box for, 20 minutes. It is on there. I don't know if I've ever had a box cover be on so damn tight in my life. All right. Whew. All right, I feel like I've had a workout. All right, this is just an ad. Here's our rule book. I always like to see how many pages it is. It is 31 pages, which, I expect it to be too small. What I've heard is that the actual things you do in the game are not that hard to learn. It's just, I'm guessing there's a lot of, I'm guessing it's one of those games where your turns aren't complicated, but the way it affects things maybe are. If you're not familiar with this game, one of the unique things about it is if you're playing with more than 2 players, it has an interesting thing where at some point in the game, the 2 people who are in last place, they sort of merge, which is very thematic for the setting. And then, I'm not sure exactly how their powers and whatnot get blended, but, that's something that people are either going to like or not. But I think it's at least interesting. And if anyone can make something like that work, I think it's Eric Lang. So here's the scenarios. It is a scenario-based game. So, I think there's a 2-player scenario. This is 2 to 5 players. This is 2 players. And I'm guessing the merging doesn't happen in a 2-player game because that would not make sense. 2 couples, 2 to 3 players. This was 3 to 4 players. I'm glad there's a lot of 2-player possibilities. For some reason, I was thinking there might just be 1, which is okay. But I mostly play with my wife. And then, I drag other people in, kicking and screaming when I can. But as a result, a game that doesn't have a 2-player option is really tough for us, especially if it's competitive. We have a lot of friends that are totally down for playing cooperative games, but they don't want to play competitive games. So that could be a tougher one for us. I do have people that I could play with that will play competitive games, but it's just a little bit harder for me to get to the table. If it's like a 3-player competitive game, I often just won't won't buy it unless I'm super excited about it, just because I know it's a tougher one for me to get played. So, one of my Grail games is also by Eric Lang, and that is Chaos in the Old World, which I've played once and really enjoyed it. I like the Warhammer universe, but I believe it starts at 3 players and is actually best at 4, so it's a little tough because it is competitive. So this looks like a track, devotion track, I'm guessing. Some actions, all kinds of tokens, lots of Ankhs as you might expect. I don't know what almost any of these do yet, but I am sure I'll find out. This is a game a lot of people are talking about right now, as it should be. I mean, anytime Eric Lang comes out with something, it's going to be a topic of conversation for sure, because the man knows what he's doing when it comes to games. Because of how many games he puts out, I think it's very possible someday I'll find a game of his that I don't like. I'm just going to kind of scroll this map for you so you can sort of see it all, get an idea. Very nice, very pretty. Yeah, so it's possible he's got a game that I wouldn't like, but I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. This is all so tightly packed. Oh boy, I made a mistake. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I'm trying to get into this. It's got a whole separate box here, so bear with me. Free CMON content. Get it here. I wonder what that is. I don't know. This, I'm assuming, is a box of models. Okay, wowie wowie. Whew, look at all these. Okay. I'm going to try to do a little trick with the paper. I hope that works out for you guys. I mean, I can seem to be able to see it on my TV, but I don't know how it works if you're looking at it on a phone. But these look like they're probably maybe regular foot soldier types. There's several different ones, though. This guy, do you have a skeleton? No, I don't know. But, yeah, different colors. I don't know if the different colors signify that they are with different gods or what. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at here. Let me get one of these out. There might be camels. I know camels play a big part in this game. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's cool, actually. There, I'm going to see if I can... Hopefully you can see that. It's very small, but it's a little camel lying down. He's got his back all packed up with stuff. Very neat. Very neat. Those are tiny, though, for sure. They definitely don't look like they are to scale with the people, which is totally fine. Oh, we got these rings here, which I'm guessing are going to help keep track of who belongs to what. Got some colored tokens. We've got standee things and also like a blue little see-through rock. Let's move these to the side. Let's get to the big boys. Oh my gosh. Even when I said big boys, I didn't realize it was going to be this big. These are phenomenal. I'm going to use all kinds of wrong names here. Bear with me. Look at this crocodile guy. He's terrifying. I don't want to fight him. These are heavy, clunky models. Got this cool like sphinx. He's got snakes, cobras, looks like, coming out of his mouth. Oh, these are so awesome. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, let's look at this. Okay, I don't know if you can tell. So this is a scorpion, obviously, but it's got like a mummy sarcophagus in there. So I think it's kind of like a construct of some sort. Really cool. Let's see. We've got these gals that have like bows. We have mummies, as you might expect. Gotta have mummies. Oh, what's this? This is some kind of terrifying tangle of like cat-like creatures. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but they are terrifying. I would run if I saw those coming at me. All right, here we have the various gods, and I am not well studied enough on here to name who they are. I don't want to misspeak. I'm sure it explains it all in the book, but I will say this. they're gorgeous. I mean, they're so pretty, and they're so big. They're really big. I'm just gonna put my hand for comparison, like just so you get an idea. Like they're as big as my middle finger, basically. So I'm excited about these. I'm excited about the fictional world where I'll get to paint them. That's fun. I love painting. It takes so long. I'm not a fast painter. Oh, this one's cool. So besides just looking really great, down at the bottom, there's like regular sized people like who are like prostrating themselves, you know, like worshiping this god. So that's really neat. Okay, so let me get some of this over here. Okay, these look like maybe some kind of player board situation. We'll see. I know there's a good chance that anyone who watches this has either played Ankh or is planning to get it. This is one of those really big games that I think was on everybody's radar, at least. So, let's take a look. I'm guessing these are going to match up with the big figures I just saw. I definitely recognize this one. Isis, Queen of the Throne. Osiris, he's one of the worshippers, God of the Dead. Ra, the Sun and the Light. Anubis, the Embalmer. Ammon, the Hidden. Very awesome. And the other side has some of the powers they have. I wonder if they're... I'm trying to see if they're different. Not sure. At least this over here, I believe, is different. So, very cool. Really excited to see how that goes. Oh, here's some of the cards for the weird monsters. Okay, so that was that Tangle of Cats thing was like cat mummy, which kind of makes sense and is actually quite frightening. Cats are a force of destruction when they're alive and they like you. So, you get them in a mummy situation, and maybe they don't like you, perhaps. That's very frightening to me. I don't know about you, but I'm scared of them. Very scared. So you have cat mummy, Satet, I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, mummy, Apep, giant scorpion, Androsphinx, and then you have her actions, little player aid thing. Okay, so this has got stuff about the merging. When two gods merge, kind of tells you what they do. And here's some cards. I don't know if they're all specific to gods. This one says Isis, so I'm guessing maybe each god has a handful of cards of their own. Let's see if I can get in here. Take a look. I would love to know what all your favorite Eric Lang game is. If you have one. There's actually, believe it or not, some of the main ones, yeah, these are all like very specific to, although they have the same cycle, knot, chariots, flood. Some of the ones that he's best known for, I actually haven't played of his. Like, I've not played Rising Sun, for instance. So, I would like to someday. I didn't, something about Rising Sun I wasn't too sure about as far as whether or not it'd work for me or not. But I think people, and at least initially, were comparing it to Diplomacy, which is not a game I'm super interested in, to be honest with you. All right, let's see if I can do this while I still have battery power. Let's get into the Tomb of Wonders. Let's use my traditional tool here. But one of the games that he made that I feel like doesn't get nearly the praise that it deserves is the Godfather Corleone's Empire. That's a damn fine game. If you can find it, absolutely get it. You don't have to be knowledgeable in the movie at all. It's not important that you are. It's just, it's really like a mafia setting. It has like some specific families in there, but it doesn't matter, honestly. I don't believe there's any difference in them. It's just kind of like what they're called. So if you like the mafia theme at all, that's a great one. It's really good. He did wonderfully there. Tomb of Wonders. Gods of Egypt. Civic Gardens of Mankind. So, anyway, let's see. Let's just see. Let's just dig in here. Oh, there's all kinds of cool stuff in. Gosh dang it, guys. I don't know. There's so much to look at here, and I'm creating like a very unstable pile. You might have just heard something fall. That's because it was something falling. But yeah, I'm creating quite a big disaster on my table here. Because I usually don't unbox two really big boxes full of models at the same time. I just don't. Oh my lord. So much good stuff. I'm trying to find my little white sheet here. Okay, I don't know if I can get through all this. I'm worried that my phone, or not my phone, my camera's battery will die because it just doesn't last very long. And I'm worried I won't catch it. That's the big problem. If I catch it, it's not that big a deal. I can just go and continue it. Oh boy. Yeah, he's got a cool scorpion tail. Terrifying. I don't want to fight that personally. I'll fight it in the game. That's fine. There is... I'm trying to get a bit... Oh, wow. Okay. This guy's got... He's a rabbit. He's a rabbit. I don't know. I don't know the significance. Hopefully no one's offended if I can't tell you much about them. But if you can imagine, the Easter Bunny is a badass. It's kind of what he looks like. But I like these snake people. That's really cool. For those of you who don't know, I also occasionally play Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and my army is the Daughters of Cain, and they have all these cool snake ladies. He looks really neat. I like these figures, and they're very different from other things I painted, just because I don't have that cool Egyptian theme really in anything else, I don't think, with models. Oh, these guys are kind of creepy. But anyway, yeah, some more. I don't know if these are foot. I keep thinking these guys are foot soldier guys. That may be way wrong, but this guy's got cool like belly horn armor, which makes me think he just chases you around trying to hug you. I'm guessing that's probably not the case, but it does make me think that. Oh boy, here's more big ones. All right, let's look at the big god guys first. That's really cool. Okay. And then got an alligator guy who looks truly awesome. I kind of want to play the alligator guy. I don't know what this is, but it's neat. So that's cool. Oh boy, look at this big, crazy beast. There's people on its back. It's got like, I don't know if it's dead people or what, mummies like that are sort of strapped to him. These are crazy models. Honestly, they're so pretty. Big giant, scarab looking creature. That's kind of really interesting. Bird. That's cool. Okay. These, they look almost like a griffin, but not quite. They've got a cobra snake tail. Head's kind of weird too, but really awesome looking. Oh wow. This guy looks like as strange as like a giant dwarf. I don't know what he is, but that's what he looks like to me. And then there's this guy that has sort of like the is it orangutan look to him, something like that. And then, I think I'm excited about this guy. Oh my gosh. So it's like a hippo, and he's got an alligator skin on his back. And it's got terrible hippo boobs, which I just noticed. And that's absolutely horrifying. But anyway, there it is. I do like hippos, though. They're nasty, nasty beasts that you do not want to mess with. Not that I've messed with them, so I don't know from personal experience, but that's what I hear. They're amongst the most vicious animals out there, as crazy as that sounds. So, I guess, you know, if you're walking down the street and you see a hippo, leave it alone. There's another devotion track. I think this is thicker than the one that came in the main box. Alright, I'm just going to get this open without hurting anything. Okay. I'm trying something different with this. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to dig in there. I don't want to scratch the thing, but there's like a little bit of a space between. Here we go. Now we're going to get somewhere. Alright. Come on, camera battery. You only need to stay with me a little bit longer. Alright. I don't know if any of you have this issue where you have, if you do any kind of videos that where your camera is just like, okay, you get like one sentence at a time and then our battery is going to die. That's how it feels. It's not quite that bad, but almost. Alright, so we have some of the same merged with Ptah. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. Merged with Sobek. More tokens. Here's their main cards. I want to play this alligator guy. I want to play Sobek. Not even looking at their powers. I don't know. I wouldn't even know what those powers mean. For action stuff. Very cool. But, I mean, he's a big, crazy looking alligator. You can't really go wrong with that. Alright, let's get into this stuff. This is the last thing in that box. So, this is taped? It is. Of course it is. Alright. I'd be interested if any of you have played part of this sort of trilogy he has with Blood Rage, Rising Sun, and now this. Do you have a favorite among them? If you've actually played them all. I haven't, so I can't comment. Obviously I haven't. Ooh, I just knocked something out. Oh no. Well, whatever that was, we'll get it later. Alright. So we got coins. They're not, I don't know. They at least have metal coloring on them. That's kind of cool. More of the colored rings. Some cool tiles for the board. This one's neat. That's kind of a cool, I don't know if you can see it very well, but kind of a cool texture on it. I like that. Wow. So these are all kinds of markers, obelisks, pyramids, more kind of cool markers, all kinds of stuff. All right, you may not know it, but I just crawled under the table and got some of these things that I dumped out on accident. So, yeah, let's take a look. Oh, these are actually already peeling. I don't need to even use that. These are probably just going to be cards talking about some of those creatures we saw. Oh, there's so much. There's so much. I feel like I'm getting buried in pieces. I mean, like, my place looks like it's a total disarray right here, but I'm running out of room because there's so darn much. It's crazy. Nikbet? Wadjet? Circuit? Unet? I like the rabbit guy. Heka? Medjed? I hope I'm not butchering these names too bad. Kepri? Bez? Pharaoh Mummy? Bennu? What's that bird? That's cool looking now. I see it in color. That looks really neat with all the fire and stuff. Bobby? Griffin? Oh, it is a griffin. Okay, it's just a little bit different take on the griffin. Tauret? Petsuchos or Petsukos? That thing's a terrifying beast. I don't know if I'm going to open this because it's going to be more or less the same cards we had before, just with a different god on the back. So that's that. Oh my gosh, I'm almost exhausted from getting through all that. That is so much stuff. But I'm excited. I'm a little intimidated, but I'm excited to try to get into Ankh here. It's just so huge. It is such a huge freaking game that it's going to take me forever to get to it. I was going to try to balance on there so you can kind of see it at the end, but I have such a crazy hectic amount of stuff. I don't even know if I could do it. Anyway, look at that. It's Egypt during an earthquake. Okay, so there's Ankh. We got there together. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this, please hit like and subscribe. Click the little bell icon so you'll know the next time I put out a video. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you all around the table again at All Games New and Old. Bye.